Hi, Tony Bradshaw with AddSomeToYourIncome.com here to talk about how you can support the negotiations that are happening at the table for your salary so that you see an increase to your income. Let's talk about money. Let's dive in and figure out the flow of money. There are people who sit at the table that represent others in the negotiations of the salary of employees. I would like to say I'm not going to tell you whether or not to join your union. I'm here to say support those who are negotiating for you at the table. In fact, there was a teacher in my building who was very clear that he did not ever want to join the union. And he was very clear on that, very loud on that, and that's fine. He also would sign the card. So today was the day that that person in the building came around and brought the card. So I actually have the card right here. And this is to authorize the Education Association to represent me at the negotiation table. What I also enjoyed is that it was included with a paper showing the 5 ways in which the master contract was made better. Everyone saw a minimum increase of $800. An increase of $800. This might actually be in mirror to you, but hopefully you can read it. It's not exclamation point. Which, by the way, the person making this doesn't know much about math because 800 to the exclamation point is a incredible amount of money. You can ask Siri to do that for you. What is 800 to the exclamation point? We did not get that much of an increase. They are making a statement at the end of their sentence. At any rate, I digress onto a little bit of math, but you may be interested in knowing. I remember getting a birthday invitation to one of our kids, and it was so-and-so just turned 14 exclamation point, and we plugged it in. It was like 1,700,000 some odd years old. Anyway, fun math when you put an exclamation point in there. Back to the topic and what I'm suggesting for you. So when you would like to see an increase to your labor income, of the 3 types of income, the best way is to keep doing the same job you're doing and have an increase in the pay. So either increase in the hourly or increase in the salary. We often see that those in politics want to appear great to the masses, and they increase the minimum wage. I have my degree in economics, and with the perspective of an economist, I have a certain perspective on what a minimum wage is and what it does to the labor market. Excuse me for a second. And just like I'm not saying join your union, I'm also not going to say push for minimum wage. And there are reasons for that. You can do some searches. I'm not going to go too much into the economics of when people set a minimum wage and what that does to the labor market. There's plenty out there for you to search on that if that is what you're interested in. My focus is on how you can help the supporters at the table. So for those of you who have this kind of situation, then you fill out this card. I'm going to fill out this card. I'm going to let them know that I am authorizing them to sit at the table for me. I put in my name, Tony Bradshaw. And while I do this, I'm sending out a certain message. I'm saying I am willing for you to be the people who represent me at the table. I am saying to them, yes, please represent me at the table. I'm busy with what I'm doing. I've got my classroom to teach, my students to teach within my classroom, I'll speak correctly. And I'm very busy with that. I'm very busy with the lesson planning. You're busy with whatever's going on with you. And we appreciate that you are there doing this for us. I'm almost ready on my form here. I want an address. You're thinking to yourself, why? Why is he going to have this happen on a video and have me watch? What are you thinking at this time? On that sense, on that feeling that I'm sending out of how important it is for me to have someone who's going to go to the bat for me. That's what this is about. That's why I sign it. That's what I'd like to have happen for me. And they see an increase, and I am appreciative. Here's another way to support them. Something else I'm doing that could be an idea for you. I am sending a thank you note. Let's see if I can get my screen to do what I'd like it to do. Okay, yeah, there it is. So, negotiation team, I have seen your names over and over, the 5 achievements that you accomplished, and my heart swells with gratitude to you for all that you did. Thank you. So on here, I was able to have the names of the people who negotiated for me. I'm able to say thank you. I'm just going to click send and show them my appreciation. Same could be done, that you would show your appreciation. Let them know that you're grateful for it. Be supportive of that group that's going to the table to negotiate for you. Be aware of them. Be positive. Again, you can be completely against union, and there are economic reasons that will back you up. And you could be completely against minimum wage, and there are economic reasons that will back you up. At the same time, send that feeling out as you support the people who are negotiating for your salary. That feeling that, yes, I will authorize these people to sit down and represent me. It does include, it says, I revoke that I will take it upon myself to go and represent me. I'm going to let them. Like, that's what this is about. That you realize there's that big fish at the table with the other big fish, and they're going to be able to negotiate. That they're going to work for that minimum increase of $800. They're going to work for getting you things that make your contract better. As I'm saying this, I hope you might also feel within you some gratitude for people who've gone to the table for you. And there is so much about the attitude of gratitude, and it takes you really far. You find those quotes, find that way of living. I've often said that the key to unlocking gift income is giving. That's something that is there. It just happens. I have not been able to formalize or say or put together that the way to increase your labor income is by being grateful. I have been able to find evidence that your optimism and as much as how well you smile in your senior picture can correlate with how much money you make. There are studies for that. I have not yet, but I feel like I'm close, been able to connect or find the study that has connected the increase, but I'm going to say it anyway. When you have that attitude of gratitude, you gain some latitude to bring home more money. It's not just about the money. It's the fact that you're appreciative of the money coming to you. Your attitude of gratitude will bring you the latitude to increase your money. I look forward to seeing you on the other side.